All right, hey, what's going on, guys? Lex here for another quick video. All right, so came across this video of a road rage incident between a off-duty cop and a civilian, and this is kind of like the shopping cart video that I did a few days ago, where the cart narc went and confronted the guy in the truck, politely asked him to put his cart back. And then the guy pulled the gun out on him. And my man, Perpetual Pleasures, he actually talked about that in one of his videos. And he was saying that, both of those guys were actually, in the wrong, being total idiots. The guy for pulling out the gun and the cart narc for going around telling people to put their shopping carts back. But the thing about this video that I'm about to show you is that here, again, it's another situation of two total idiots. But rather than the video with the cart narc where he was actually being more polite and friendly, this is a video between two total idiots who are being both unfriendly and rude and hostile to each other. So, and I think that they were both in the wrong, but I'm going to obviously say later in the video that I think this whole situation could have been avoided if, but yeah, let's just watch this video.
Now to a Fox 61 exclusive. A Meriden police officer is charged with assault after a violent road rage incident caught on camera.
Fox 61, the only station to obtain both the citizen dash cam and police body cam video. Fox 61's Matt Karen went to the Meriden Police Department in search of answers. He joins us now live with what he discovered. Matt.
Well, all right, so let me just go ahead and get to the, okay. So the road rage incident was all caught on this guy's dash cam. So let's see what happened.
He's not going to try to make this into some type of major thing.
December 8th, 2023, 37-year-old Thomas Brocuglio was driving his company vehicle with the dash camera on as he approached a red light at the intersection of France Street and Cromwell Ave in Rocky Hill.
What are we doing? What are you doing?
The truck he was honking at was being driven by 57-year-old off-duty Meriden Police Corporal Alan Ganter.
Wait all day.
That's when Ganter...
Okay, so let's take a look at what we just saw so far. So here we have a guy in the Toyota Tacoma right there, stopping at the red light so that, you have to stop at red before you can turn. And for whatever reason, he just didn't go. I mean, there's plenty of legitimate reasons why the guy might not have driven off from the red light. But here you have the guy with the beard in the dash cam, blaring his horn instead of just tapping the horn, like beep, beep, something like that. He decides to go honk, blare the horn at the guy. And then he throws his hands up and he's running his mouth, what are you doing? Then he shows his middle finger at the guy. I mean, again, this, in my opinion, is just total idiocy. You're being an idiot. Why would you do this? And if I was to do this to people on the roadway when I'm driving, constantly just throwing my hands up, blaring the horn, flipping people off, I would generally expect that at some point I'm going to do it to the wrong person. And they're going to get out of the car and come confront me about it, right? Now, as you're going to see in the video, the cop is going to actually punch this guy in the face. Again, an idiotic move on the cop's part as well. I would not have punched the guy in the face, but I guarantee you this guy who was initiating all this nonsense, blaring his horn and everything, throwing his hands up, I would probably bet that he's probably not going to do this to anyone ever again. I guarantee you this is not his first time, throwing his hands up, flipping people off and blaring his horn at people. He's probably done it a bunch of times before. It's just now he finally did it to the wrong person. And I think he's probably going to think twice before he does it again, because now he realizes, because, I mean, yeah, there's been times in my life where, you're acting goofy or whatever, or you're acting on a power trip, you're acting a little bit crazy. And then eventually somebody confronts you, somebody finally calls you out on your bullshit, and you go yeah, oops, that was dumb. I think I took it a little too far. Oh man, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. But yeah, and But let's continue with the video. Okay, so the off-duty cop gets out of his truck and he's gonna come confront the guy. Like, what's the deal, man? What are you honking your horn, flipping me off? What's going on?
Got out of his truck, flashed his badge, and approached Brocuglio.
Really? Where does it say that? It says stop here on red.
Corporal Ganter began taking pictures of Brocuglio's license plates. Brocuglio accused Ganter of being on his phone as the confrontation escalated.
I saw you looking down doing everything else. I don't know. I was moving something in my back.
Now, you see this guy right here wearing the yellow vest, right? I noticed when I first watched this video, it seemed like he became a little bit scared and fearful, because you saw at first, he's flipping the guy off, he's acting all tough, he's honking his horn, and now that the cop comes and confronts the guy, it seems like he kind of like backed down a little bit, like he lowered his voice, he's not acting all tough anymore, because again, like he probably thought to himself like, oh fuck, damn it, shit. I should have just been a little bit more patient. I mean, yeah, if this guy would have just been a little bit more patient, I mean, like, I would never do something like this, right? Because it's just unnecessary, right? And this whole confrontation could have been avoided if this guy right here would have just been a little more patient and stopped trying to act all like tough. But the officer is going to punch the guy in the face, and that's, it's like, okay, well, now the cop is being adds just as much of an idiot by punching the guy in the face, so.
Ganter then threatens to give Brocuglio a ticket and call his supervisor.
Sure, sounds good. Let me get your badge number. You want to get arrested? You're going to get arrested for assault on a civilian.
Ganter drove away as Brocuglio placed a call to Rocky Hill Police.
Rocky Hill 911, the active emergency.
Yeah, I was just assaulted by a police officer who punched me in the face through my window.
Rocky Hill Police responded and generated this incident report, saying the punch left Brocuglio dazed and possibly concussed. Rocky Hill Police made contact with Ganter at his residence. The interaction on body camera.
Is he pressing charges against me? Like for breach?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I yelled at him and stuff?
For assault, because you hit him.
Saying that I hit him.
And he has video that you hit him.
Then Ganter asks officers if he can charge Brocuglio.
And there's nothing where I can press for breach of peace for him yelling at me, whatever it is.
Ultimately, Ganter, who is a school resource officer for the Thomas Edison... Officer Alan Ganter.
Okay, so yeah, this is just one of those situations where I just, like, stuff like this could just so easily be avoided. But in my opinion, I think that the guy wearing the yellow vest, the yellow construction vest, I think that you could definitely make the argument that he initiated he started all this bullshit, right? But of course, I don't think the police officer was right to punch him in the face. But I mean, I think you could make a case that the guy in the yellow vest, he was the one who started all this. He initiated he decided he was going to get all tough and impatient, blare his horn, throw his hands up. I mean, it's like, come on, like you're provoking a reaction out of somebody. And he's probably done this a few times or a bunch of times to other people in the past. And he's probably just so used to doing it that he just never, ever expects anybody to confront him or call him out on it. That's just how some people are sometimes. They do all this crazy stuff. They bully and be mean and throw their hands up at other people, and nobody ever does anything, so they get used to it. Nobody ever calls them out on it, and now it's like, uh-oh, somebody's coming to confront me on my bullshit. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have done. I mean, it's like, yeah, this was just so unnecessary, right? Again, I don't think he deserved to get punched in the face for it. But either way, I guarantee you that guy in the yellow vest, he'll probably never do this crap again. He'll probably never, honk his horn and flip people off and throw his hands up anymore, because he'll be like, hey, I know what happened last time I did that. Maybe I should calm down a little bit. But yeah, this whole thing could have just been avoided. Yeah. The only time I ever honk my horn at people is if it's like absolutely necessary. Like if somebody like just blatantly like cuts me off, like trying to get onto like a exit or on ramp, and they just like dive right in front of my car, like, whoa, dude, like, and I'll honk my horn like, dude, what are you doing? Like, and people do that to me sometimes. Or if somebody's merging over into my lane and they're about to hit me, I'll like hit the brakes and honk like, hey, wait, whoa, hold up. Or number 3, if we're at a red light and the light turns green and the person in front of me hasn't moved yet, after like a few seconds, I'll just like tap the horn like beep and let them know. Of course, I don't just lay on the horn like, oh, like, because again, it's just unnecessary, right? Oh yeah, you know, just another situation. Two total idiots. I would actually say that the guy in the yellow vest was being more of an idiot. I'm not saying that he deserved to get punched in the face, but it's like, hey, dude, you can't really complain. You can't really be shocked about that happening. I mean, this is one of those cases where you screwed around a little too much and then you found out. You screwed around and then you found out. FAFO. All right. But anyway, y'all, feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later.